my God. What a day to be a Pats fan. Hello, everyone. I'm riding the high. Cassie already. Go Pats, Super Bowl time. I know, right? Hello, Aritzai. Autocorrect is crazy. It's okay. I I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant before you corrected it. You're so good. Guys, I'm so hype. I'm literally so hype. This is so exciting. X Game, hello, my friend over on YouTube. I'm hoping, I'm not seeing your chat pop up over on the screen, so I'm hoping that that fixes itself. We will see. Sade, hello. I am so excited. I mean, okay, I don't know if we're gonna win the Super Bowl, because whoever wins tonight is definitely, no matter who it is definitely a better team, I think, low-key. But you know what? It's cool that we're there. It's cool that we're there. And today we are doing a skeleton farm, which I'm actually super excited about. I got us started on it. I have to show you guys, well, you'll see it in a second, but I have to show you guys where I also need to get a list up of all of the stuff that we need, because it's kind of a pain. A little bit of a pain to go out over there. So I'm gonna try to not forget everything. We definitely need help. Seattle is really tough, but the Super Bowl is a strange game sometimes. I know. I feel like Seattle is probably going to win tonight, potentially. Timothy, hello. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm not seeing chat, YouTube chat popping up, which is really unfortunate. I digress. I just did something. We'll see if it fixes it. But hello, Timothy. Welcome in. All right. We need a good amount of building blocks, just in case. I'm also going to make some slabs. Let's do a hopper, which I think I have chests for, yeah. I think the design that I saw has a wall too, so not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm going off of, I'm just gonna make, I think, a handful of signs as well, because I saw that we need signs. We'll just use our pale oak since we, no, you know what? I'm being lazy. We literally have so much spruce, guys. Sunder, hello. Welcome in. I don't remember the exact amount that I need, so we're gonna go with a lot of them. And we'll bring a stack. Let's bring a crafting table. Let's bring 2 chests for that. I'll bring a grindstone because we're gonna be doing, we might be able to get some XP. Okay, good. There we go. YouTube chat is now on the screen. Thank God. Hit 83 in Tampa today, but overnight on Monday will be 37. Dang. That's whiplash right there. My sinuses would not be okay after that. We have currently in Queens, we have probably at least a foot of snow. I would say. So like it lived up here at least to what they were saying it was going to be, which makes me feel a little better. Okay, what do... Let me bring another bucket. Guys, I think that's everything. We'll come back if it's not, although I do kind of want to make... Let me make more torches. All right. I'll show you guys where this is because it's the one that, so it's the skeleton spawner that we found while we were doing, oh, hello there. All right. Yeah, it's the skeleton spawner that we found mining out the iron vein, and I wasn't exactly sure where the bubble elevator was going to let us out on the surface, but kind of not. It's in a good place, but it's not also. It's good for now because it's in the middle of the water over here. But once we start expanding this way, which obviously who knows how long that's gonna take, we're going at a pretty good, comfortable, but a little slow rate. So whenever I turn this into, I want to make this like a port in the bay, like a harbor. So whenever I do end up doing that and potentially building out along the edges here, we might just have to put like a boat on top of it to cover it. You shall see. You switched back to normal? Okay, good. Yeah, don't stress yourself out like that. Sometimes it's fruitless to stress yourself out like that. I think that is it right over there. It's in such a it's so awkward. I'm just glad, though, I will say, I was worried that it was going to be where these mountains are, and that would have been kind of a tragedy, having to dig all the way up. All right, so this is what we're working with. It's the longest bubble elevator that I've made so far in this game, probably. All right. Oh, I forgot fence gates. Okay, that's okay though. We have... This is why you bring wood and a crafting table. Let me grab... You know what? We're gonna... Oh. Mistakes were made. All right, that's all set. And open these up. So that's good to go up. That was an impressive drop. It was so far. And again, I'm just glad that we didn't dig into a mountain, because that would have been insane. Magma blots on the way down are +10 atmosphere. I know. We dug through, like, it's really funny though, because we dug through an aquifer on this one, and that's those magma blots, but like literally 2 blocks over, we completely missed that aquifer. All right, so let's at least begin by digging this out. gotta be 4 by 4. I'm not really following anything in particular with this other than the collection, or at least the bubble elevator. I've seen a lot of them use ice in between like the water and then the bubble elevator, but this one, I saw one that had a wall instead, so we're gonna try that. Just so that I don't have to go get ice. All right, let's fill this in. Also, guys, the fact that I found this again, low-key, crazy. I found it really quickly, too. I was like, I'm gonna be looking for this thing for days. It took me like 2 minutes, not even. I'm pretty sure we only do 2 blocks down. Thanks, Thunder. And we get to replan on our mossy cobble a little, which is fantastic. Let me do... Hello? My seed had me closest to a skeleton spawner too, and I think it's the most OP of all the spawner farms. I agree. Like, it's great that I have the zombie farm because that was, I found that at a perfect time. You know what I mean? And it has gotten me through enough, but I could make this AFK, but I low-key want to see if it gives me better XP than the zombies. Because we're going to be able to drop these guys this time around. And like rotten flesh is great for... Rotten flesh is definitely great for trading, but I would much rather have an infinite source of bones. Unlimited bones is awesome. Exactly. Bone meal is so important. Yeah. And when you don't have it, it's the most annoying thing to get. You know what I mean? Okay, so we dig this down. Let me make an infinite water source super quick. I really think that this is going to be not that bad of a farm to make. Koozie, enjoy the lurk, my friend. Is rotten flesh compostable? I don't know. Thank you, Koozie. Enjoy the lurk. It's not compostable. Okay. Make any type of wood farm, you need bone meal. That's what I'm thinking about making, like a mangrove farm. Just because they are so annoying. Okay. Let me actually place one of these for a moment. Ooh, I don't want this in here. Okay. Let me pull up my schematics. I want to say, do we go one more? No, I don't think we do. Okay, so we go down one, down another one, and then that is the soul sand. And then I do believe yeah. Okay. Where? Let's get more water. And then we just need to build up. I think it goes 25 up. Yeah, and then so 25 up and 23 down. I completely did not count that. Okay, so 2, 10. All right. Free cross. Good day there. Happy Australia Day. Is it Australia Day? Happy Australia Day if that's the case. I love the Aussies. To make this farm, I add powdered snow to turn the skeletons into strays to get slowness arrows. That's not a bad shout, Timothy. I did not know we had an Australia Day. That's so fun. So this is going to be the drop, which I believe is just gonna have a sign here. Let's at least get this done. Sometimes they're in a pretty dark spot. I can, if it's hard for you guys to see, let me know. I can totally place more torches. That's my bad. Unless it's, you mean like spawning and stuff. There, it feels like there should be a sign right there, personally. Yeah, okay. And then hold up. Yeah, I can't even swim down that. Okay, let's take care of this drop super quick. Well, I had it marked for there, but you know. What works, works. All right. Oh, I forgot a carpet. I can always do a slab. Let's do a slab. Adjust the gamma in the world config or something, or is that just for mod? I think it's a mod, Sunder. Let me see what I can do, because you can control brightness. I'll just bump the brightness for you guys, and hopefully that's better. If that, let me know if that's enough if we get into another dark spot, and I can always boost it a little more if not. So we did, what is, so like 51. Dang it. I think it goes to here. Okay, I can break that. I tried to do the math on where it was gonna land, and that was absolutely not correct. Clearly. One check, gotta double check my understanding. Feel free, my friend. Okay, if we do that, and then that, I do believe, I think at this point I should just check it, but I do need to take the torch out up here. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. We can pretty this up as well. Let me just I'm gonna grab water back, and then we can test this. And it begins. You're literally so rude for that. Go. Thank you. Well, I hit him. So that wasn't a good test. But let's hang here and see. Oh. Nice. We can fix up this room as well. Like, I honestly might just do some spruce slabs for the floor. At least make it look nice. You a sharpness or a smite kind of gal? I am sharpness 5. That's because I use a sword. If I use the axe for combat, then I would definitely be smite. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, this is amazing. I need to see. Oh, I need to see if my old sword that doesn't have fire aspect is in the ender chest. If not, we're gonna have to go put it in there. Oh, we have bundles. Thank you. No, not in there. Okay. I honestly might just... Yeah, no. We'll have to run and grab our sword, our other sword. I think I might... Let me get the... Let's make some barrels. What isn't smite? I thought smite was exclusively for the axe. Also, recross, I have not tried hightail. I have seen people play hightail and it looks cool, but I'm not gonna play it probably, at least not anytime soon. It's just not on my radar. Okay, I feel like this is better XP, right? I thought smite this whole time. I thought smite was exclusively for the axe. What mod do I have? What mod do I have? Is that, hold up. Is this the, like, shulker box mod? It's definitely this one. That's so sick. I did not know that this was in the mod. That is so cool. Smite 5 is good for spear, sword, and axe. The spear has a far reach enchantment. I haven't even, I still need to update. I keep saying to you guys that I need to work on updating all of the mods, and I still have not gotten around to it. All right, let's go grab some stuff to decorate. I think we can drop some stuff off and then come back and decorate. See what I mean though? How once we develop this area, I mean, it's far enough away for a long while that we won't have to really do anything. No one sees this, but once we develop the harbor over there eventually and potentially expand like in either of these directions, I might just build a boat over this and have the boat be the entrance. I actually think that that's a pretty good... Okay, so you know how to get your Minecraft folder on your computer drive. Yep. You know, when you're in the Minecraft folder, there's an options text doc that you can open with Notepad, and not too far down the list is gamma. You can change that number and make it easier to see in the dark without raising the brightness. I did not know that. That's so cool. I'll mess around with that after stream and see if there's a better number than what we're currently rocking with. Hi, Tom. Spear is epic for early game. I know. I would have, if I didn't have to wait for mods, I would have obviously updated immediately. And at this point, I absolutely don't have to wait anymore. I'm just like inundated. And it's kind of tedious to switch over everything, because I have to update like the fabric launcher and everything. That would be sick. Okay, cool. Spear lunge 3 with fire aspect will launch TNT pretty far. I need to mess around, but I just need to update already. I really want to mess around with the spear. I feel like I didn't really mess around with the mace at all. I don't think I've used the mace yet, but I have one in like we did all of the... Why am I forgetting what they're called again? Tricky trials. Guys, can someone help me, please? What are the copper? Oh no, why am I doing this today? Just the like the... I need to take a moment. Trial chamber, thank you. I was like, trial. It's like right there. In our realm, we did them. Me, Tom, and his friend, we all went and did them, and each of us got the core things. Each of us got one, and we made them, and we enchanted them, and we did everything, and then we never used them. All right, let's drop some of this off. We definitely don't need kelp anymore. Yeah, it's tricky because the shadows can look odd. Yeah, I'll mess around with it and see if I can get it to be at least a little brighter for you guys without it looking all funky. Confirmed, I just learned how to use mods yesterday and coordinate displays upgraded to 1.21. Okay, good. At this point, I would be shocked if any of my mods were still behind, but at this point, if they are, as long as it's not like Flashback or something or one of my support mods, it's fine. Let's just fortune this. Super quick. I also found a lone diamond. Digging those 2 columns. And it turned into 3 thanks to fortune. Okay, what do we want to decorate with? We are very clearly bringing our leaves. I don't know, maybe we can decorate with like room lights. I don't know. Spitball in here. I don't know. All right. There's a mod that detects mod updates and updates them when you click a button in game. It's called Mod Menu Updater. Carl. Please, if that's real, I'm downloading it tonight. Because that's like honestly kind of that's the most annoying part. That's the most annoying part about mods, especially considering that like before you could get away with not updating between like, you know, patch updates. It was just you update when there was a big drop, but now you're updating mods like 4 times a year. You're setting. Oh no, Sunder, I knew that's what you meant. Sorry. I knew that that's what you meant. I'm still gonna look at the gamma thing after, and I'll mess around with it and see if I can get it to a comfortable level where it doesn't look super botched in the shadow department. What else do we want to bring down there? I feel like I want to make tinted glass. This could be a cool... That's how you do it. No, how do you do it? Okay. Okay. Some of that, we'll bring that. Does anyone here ever use mace? Seems like it's more of an appeal for PvP than survival. I really think the mace was a cool idea, but I don't know, man. Bread Insurance, hello. Welcome in. Puppy dinner, feed that dog. I hope the dog enjoys the dinner. We can put these back. I don't really see the use for the mace. I know it's one of those tough ones where I really do. I like what they've done. We should probably let's get a sapling. I like what they've done with expanding, like now with the spear too. Like they definitely are trying to expand combat, but I don't know. It's real. The skill ceiling is high. And I think the spear is slightly better as far as my understanding goes, as far as the skill ceiling, but I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of hard to want to use it. Like when we go to a trial chamber, I will 100%, like that's obviously one of my main goals going there, just so I can have it. But I just don't foresee using it. In normal survival Minecraft, there aren't a ton of situations where I'm gonna have a mace on my hotbar instead of a sword or a bow, you know? My favorite weapon is the crossbow. I have never really used a crossbow like that, to be honest. I know that once it's enchanted and everything, it's good, but I'm like very... I've been playing the game a certain way for a long time, and I have a very hard time deviating from that, which is definitely a me problem, but feels difficult to imagine any other weapon feeling good enough to draw me away from bow and sword. I know. And again, like the spear is a cool one because that's like, you know, riding horses, doing that, like using elytra with it. That's a cool one. But the mace, I feel like, is way too... It's not practical in survival 9 times out of 10. But I am excited to use the spear. I will say that. And again, we are gonna get the mace. We're not in a rush. Do we... Oh, that's gonna annoy me. That's fine. Also a whole new set of enchantments to learn. I know. Feels like a less is kind of more... Wow, I can't talk. Feels like a less is more kind of deal for me. I agree, Sade. Scribbles! Sorry, I can't hang with Tiz and company tonight, but catch you mañana. Of course, my friend. If you are still here, thank you for stopping in, but have a wonderful night and stay warm. Yeah, you thought. We forgot the sword. That's okay. Why are you wanting a non-fire aspect sword for this farm? I just feel like what we were talking about the other day, I just worry about my XP rates. Because I just really felt like once I started using the fire aspect sword, it just, I don't know. And I'll see how it goes with this farm. It could have just been that my rates just weren't great on the zombie farm, but I feel like I just wasn't getting XP or as much XP as soon as I started using Fire Aspect. Well, it's only going to be -25 with wind chill tomorrow and 2 degrees right now. Heat wave. Dude, stay so warm, stay safe. That is more than I could handle, so you are strong for that. Oh, I'm glad that I set this back the way that I did. Oh. Oh no. Interesting. I never would have even considered that enchantment would impact XP drops. I think that it's really, if a mob burns, so this is my question, right? If a mob dies from like fire damage, would if a mob dies from fire damage, also, I still don't understand why they're not one hit, to be totally real with you. Maybe it's the, maybe it's the slab. Maybe we'll just have to go get a carpet. Can you make basalt slabs? No. Why would you be able to? I don't want to do that either. So you still get the XP. See, that was my big question with it, is because I was worried that since they're not one hit at the old farm, that the fire would take precedence over my hit for them if the fire killed them, and then that was what was causing my XP to drop a little bit. Because once I started using the other sword again, the one without Fire Aspect on it, I felt like, I mean, maybe it's just placebo at this point, honestly. I think I want to raise this. It's giving a little low. It's fantastic. Everything around us should be pretty spawn proof too. I might do a quick run around and just check after this. Oops. Oh no. I have time. Smite 5 should one-hit skeletons. With the sharpness, they're one hit now. It was the slab. I think it was the slab. So I'm just gonna bring a carpet down when we come back this next time. Which reminds me, I need to add a carpet to the zombie one too, because I'm sick of the XP getting trapped in the hopper. I don't know, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. Nope. I must relax. Let's get a ceiling in. And once we have some copper in, we will see what we like. When I had the slab in, I think it was preventing them from getting the full 23 block drop, is the issue. Because they were 2 hits, and then I changed the slab out, or I took the slab out, and then all of a sudden they were 1 hits again. So I think I'll just put a carpet, and hopefully, very hopefully, that fixes it. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough of these. I don't think I will. Maybe I'll do slabs. Ugh, I don't have a stone cutter. That's not gonna make a difference. Hear me out. Let's be crazy. Let's be super insane. One short should be a crime. If we do that. Still no. This is killing me. And that's even. This is what I get for slapping a couple things together and thinking it would be enough. Joke is on me. What if we do... I kind of want want to change. I feel like it's too perfect to have copper left over, so we are gonna go right back to it was way too perfect to have 2 pieces of copper left over. Okay, this I can deal with. I would like to swap this out though. And then let's do... How bad is the snow over there? First off, hi Nino. We got like a little over a foot probably. It's still snowing, so it's hard to tell, especially now that it's dark outside. Faye, hello. How is it over there, Nino? These look so like blue almost down here. All right, I can tolerate this. I can definitely tolerate this. Let me throw that in there. Get rid of those. All right, I think we only need Izzy. Cheers. When I got home, the snow in the driveway was past my shoes and I'm wearing high tops. Oh, so not like, wait, so, okay. So roughly a foot, I would say. Maybe a little less. 7 stream streak, Faye. There you go, baby girl. All right, let's go drop stuff off and then we can bring carpet here and then we'll go bring carpet to Rain. We'll go bring carpet to the rotten flesh farm, to the zombie farm as well. We actually, like, Nino, we like low-key got slammed. It was definitely, I mean, when we woke up, we had at least 4 or 5 inches, and it had only started a couple hours before that at that point, and it's still snowing. Random Q, how many chests of half-broken bows are you going to store? I've got a full double chest, which feels plentiful, but I don't know if I should go for more. I genuinely, I don't store bows like that. I'll combine all of them. Usually what I'll do, and this goes for the zombie farm too with gold armor, I'll combine ones that aren't enchanted until I get like a set that's complete, and then I might have a second full gold set from the zombie farm just in case. But for bows, it's even less, just because I don't go through bows that quickly. Like, I'm definitely over halfway on this one, but I already have another bow fully made. Broken bows make dispensers without issues. Okay, so maybe we'll store bows. Maybe I'm gonna bring down a double chest just for bows. That was the thinking. I'll bring down a double chest. I feel like a double chest is fine then. I feel like 2 double chests isn't overkill. With that in mind, that doesn't seem like it's overkill. Unlurk. Welcome back, Sunder. XP. Piece of candy. Yeah, I feel like 2 double chests probably isn't overkill at all. I'd say that's probably what I'm gonna go for. Done. Puppy tummy full, yes. All right, let's play. We're out of leaves. We need more leaves. Oh my. That in there. Okay, we have perfect. All right, let's start with the zombie farm. Puppy is satiated. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Now I'm hungry. God dang it. I need to see if Tom wants butter chicken tonight, because I would really like butter chicken tonight. Let me just stick around and ensure that this works. That emote, Sunder? My hand was on the wrong place on that keyboard. I still might go through and fix this one up so that it's one hit, but I don't know. I feel like at this point I should just keep it around for like quick XP and call it a day. I do want to check on these guys though. They have not replugged. Butter chicken. I want lemon chicken with more fried rice. Oh, why did you have to say fried rice, man? Why? Only feed my puppy when she requests it. I fast daily anyway because traditional, but she seems happy to just let me know. Dogs are so like for example, my dog at home at my parents' house is he'll just like look at you. You know what I mean? Like they know what they're doing. If it's not one hit, how quick is it really, chicken? Well, I might actually do, who was it that was talking about, I'm so sorry, I forget which one of you guys said this. The infestation farm, converting it into one of those. That is still highly on my radar once we're a little bit further in. If I could be any type of food, I'd be fried rice and a mango. Dog, that's actually magical. That's a magical answer. A magical answer to a question no one asked, by the way, but I'm glad that you asked it yourself. My dog requests food at least 4 times every day. It's the Labrador, probably. Can we talk about, wait, what is everybody's favorite food? I'm dying to know the answer to that. What is everybody's favorite food? You can be as specific as you want to be with that question. And I'll start off by saying mine, I think, is very specifically, there's a poke place in Connecticut that I only found out about once I started dating Tom. It's near his house. It's amazing. Every time that we go home, every time that I would be over at their house, like his parents would know we're getting poke tonight. It is phenomenal. Never been done before. So delicious. And no other poke place has ever held water to it. Chinese food, though I eat tons of pizza and pasta, anything Italian. Okay, those are both strong. Those are both extremely strong answers. Pizza, I feel like pizza, it's hard to dislike pizza. Oh, Sunder. There is a Thai place in my hometown that has like 5 or 6 different like curries on the menu, and the mango curry and the yellow curry are my favorite. The green is phenomenal as well, so props to you. Wow, and vegetable biryani, that's also good. And this really amazing ramen place me and my sister go to, giant bowls of whatever you want, and they price it after you've added all your ingredients. Oh, so it's like a Chipotle almost. Oh. I live in New York City. I should go find a ramen place. You know what I mean? Sade with the burger. Big fan of any type of food that you can design different combinations of toppings and whatnot. I agree with that. Cozy seafood tower, ribeye medium rare, crispy hash browns, Brussels sprouts. You took the specific and ran with it, dog. I love that for you. Getting the mango sticky rice at Thai Temple. Oh my God, that sounds so good. That is the trick though, when you go to a Thai restaurant ordering sticky rice. It really truly makes a difference. Thai green curry is my favorite Thai dish. It is literally any Thai curry, I'm there. You know what I mean? We are in business, guys. Okay. My brain. We are so in business. This is so good. It's just tough because I would love if the hopper just caught everything. But it's hard to keep the items in without also keeping the XP in. Mangoes. Birria tacos and tonkatsu ramen. Okay, both of those are gas, Izzy. There is a I'll drop the name since I don't live really close to that anymore. What was it? Like Bao Factory or something, maybe? Oh, I have to find this. Is gonna piss me off, guys. 1 second. I need to figure out what the name of it was. There was a restaurant. Not there. I think it was off of Myrtle. Yeah, okay. Buntopia, okay. In Brooklyn on Broadway, right between Bed-Stuy and Bushwick, right off of Myrtle Ave on the J train, there is a place called Buntopia, and it is the most beautiful, beautiful restaurant ever. I had the best tonkatsu. They have delicious sushi. They have bao. It is so good. I cannot put into words. That was like the one part that I was upset about moving away from Brooklyn. The XP is way better. We are at 30, almost 36. I'm just gonna let it build up for a second because I haven't been paying full attention. I just want to get like a full harvest, if you will. Tacos, Mexican food in general. We make Mexican food here on the daily. Like it's also such, I feel like comparatively, it is very easy to make like basic Mexican food. Obviously not like, you know, very super authentic. I'm white as heck. I'm not out here making crazy authentic Mexican food. I wish. But like the white version of it is so easy to make and it's still good. It's such a solid, like quesadillas, like the tacos with just the taco seasoning. I always try to do, we've been doing turkey tacos and I actually like it a lot better than beef with that seasoning mix. It feels almost too like heavy to do beef with it sometimes. Make seasoned rice every week. This week it is seasoned with green curry sauce, reheat by wok, so like fried rice several times a month. That's actually a really good idea. You have enough iron? You're right, I do. You could just make a ring of hoppers surrounding the center one and put the chest underneath the front one so you can still access it. That is true, actually. It's at a certain point where like, especially since I have looting 3, like we're already, look at where we're already at though. I think at a certain point I'm just gonna stop caring and maybe let some stuff despawn. Okay. It is still better than the zombie, I must say. And it's so cute on the inside. I think it actually, for the scraps we were working with, mind you, that I forced us to work with, that was just, didn't need to be the case. I miss sushi so much, you guys. I can get like cali rolls and a couple types of frozen kimbap, but since going vegan, oh no. What about like, well, cali rolls, yeah. What about like sweet potato rolls, avocado rolls? Can you have, which this is probably no, there's no way. I feel like I've had sweet potato rolls before and they're really good. Already almost out of space and it's not even been an hour of farming. I know. It's the eel sauce. Well, can you have the sweet potato rolls without the eel sauce? Yeah, this is pretty... I hate that you can't do the shift click all. Let's start making a collection. But with Unbreaking 1, we can just get some levels back. My biggest fear, guys, of all time is when I'm working with like enchanted tools or armor or bows, whatever, is that I disenchant the wrong one. We need to organize this. It's stressing me out. All right. All of it's just so crazy because we're getting these both at the same rate. Maybe I'll make an item filter of some sort. With another hopper going down into a chest like over here. Let's go grab stuff to do that. I do eel all day. I love it. It is the eel sauce. I believe unagi sauce is the eel sauce. It is probably the most delicious thing ever. We're gonna pretend like I didn't just miss that miserably. It is the most delicious thing ever. It is so, so good. I always get at that poke place near Tom's, or in Tom's hometown, I get white rice. I get 3 proteins because I turn into the fattest person alive when I enter a poke shop. I get spicy crab, spicy tuna, spicy salmon, and then avocado. And they always ask me, is it okay? Like, it's extra for the avocado. Is that okay? And I'm like, yes. Stack it up. I get the little fish eggs, Masago or whatever. I always forget. It's between that and something else on their online ordering, actually, that I always forget which one is which. Whatever the little orange eggs are. And then mango, pineapple. Oh my God. I'm literally gonna... Why am I talking? Why am I doing this to myself right now? Now I'm just in pain. Accidentally threw my axe enchanted revenge trait on my... Okay, wait. Okay. I was like, Sade, are you good? I was trying to read your message and none of it made sense. It was the line, Sunder sent a message and it bumped everything up. I'm just behind. Oh yeah, dude, I actually threw my max enchanted sword in lava, which put me on my revenge trader hall situation so I could fix that problem if I was ever F up again. Dude, no, seriously. That's why I was making like my whole backup set before something went wrong. Because there's honestly nothing more frustrating than not having backups. Blaming me, I see how it is. No, I was literally sitting there reading it and I was like, is there something wrong with me? Or is this like the craziest, like incoherent... I was skipping over a line, that's why. Stroking out for a second. for an item sorter. Uno momento. There's a Native American dish that's just like tamales, but made in a pot. You can easily make a vegan tamale stuffed with coconut oil. Tamales are so good. They are so good. My dad has made corn ones before. I'm not sure if there, I think there are other, isn't it always corn? Like the base of it, isn't it always corn? Let's see. The dough for tamales made of corn. Yeah, okay, good. Got that right at least. That is a good shout. Masa. Okay. They're gas regardless. My dad has made like just plain corn ones and like nothing like super special about them, and they were one of the most delicious things he's ever made. And that says a lot because my dad is like a crazy chef. Let's figure out what I need. Bear with me. I've actually never done an item sorter before. I'm actually kind of excited for this. It might be too... Let's just start off by making hoppers. How about that? Because if we end up doing... I only wanted one. It also might just be worth it to do just a hopper down into another double chest. Maybe we'll do that. Tamales are so underrated in terms of Mexican entree items. They are genuinely so good. Anyone who has not had one, I highly recommend getting them. That's another thing. We had like really, in Brooklyn, we had some really good Mexican places around us, and I do miss those. There was one literally like right down the street. I think about it constantly, and I feel like they're always so like cost effective too. Like if you go to, at least around here, what I've seen, unless it's like a really upscale Mexican place, Mexican food is always so cheap compared to like if you go to like a good burger place. Burgers are so crazy expensive now. Even pizza. Oh my God, this is something I need to talk about this. Even now, I'm getting more used to it, but living in Massachusetts, like we didn't really have a pizza culture, except for like, you know, the North End in Boston with like Italian pizzas and stuff, whatever, I guess Sicilian style, I don't even know. But there wasn't much of a pizza culture, especially in my hometown. It was mostly Domino's and then like local pizza places. And we had really good pizza places, but moving to New York City and going from all of that to New York style pizza, one, was a culture shock. Two, you know how expensive a full New York style pizza is these days? You know how much that'll run you? It'll run you like almost $50 for a whole like large pizza. It is genuinely insane. And like if you want toppings on it, like if you want just a cheese or like a there we go. If you just want like cheese or God, now I'm margarita, you're probably still paying like $30-$35 at a lot of places. Who knew the pie was such a lucrative industry? JK, everyone knew. Dude, no, it's bad. It's crazy. We unlocked an infinite pizza glitch here when we ordered pizza pretty early on in living here when we were in Brooklyn, and we door dashed it. Pizza on a moped or a bicycle, they don't blend well. So we DoorDashed 2 pizzas from a pizza place that, mind you, was right down the street. And the first guy, bless his soul, Tom went to go get the pizzas from him, and he came back up and he was like, I feel so bad. Like the guy seemed like he felt sick about it, but he spoke Mandarin. He didn't even speak English, our driver. And so he's like typing in Google Translate, trying to tell Tom, like, I'm so sorry, I dropped one of the pizzas. And Tom still tipped him and everything, obviously, he seemed like he was so upset about it. And we get back upstairs and we open the pizzas, one of them unsalvageable. And so we told DoorDash, like, they dropped the Zaz. Can you give us a refund, or like, can we reorder? And they let us reorder, and we got a moped the second time. We reordered the same, or actually it might have been a different, I think we reordered a separate one, like a different flavor. I think maybe 1 or 2 pieces from the one that fell might have been salvageable, but we were worried, like, if any of it touched the sidewalk in New York City, no. So we just tossed that away. The second one was still salvageable, but they refunded us the full amount. We ordered 2 more pizzas, and then we opened, mind you, this is like 2 hours into this whole thing. We opened the second round of pizza, and both of those, there's one of them that looked worse than the one that the guy dropped. Like mopeds, like in bikes, they just turn so aggressively in the city that a hot pizza cannot handle it. Like, it was slipping and sliding in the box the whole time. And so we got a refund for that too. I say we just put I say we just do arrows here. And then we can do, so bones and arrows in here. And then they'll all, no. Can we not do that? Because then that's gonna get clogged. Oh, I hate redstone. Gotta fill those with stone, I think. I don't know. Because if I fill it with stone and like like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, because then they just get stuck there. We might just have to make it... We just might have to make it a mess, you know what I mean? For now. Let's just leave it a mess. Yeah, we'll leave it a mess. I have so many arrows from my mob farm. I traded them with Fletchers to get them enchanted, but now can't use them at all. Or now can't use them all. That's... Is that the only way that you can trade Fletcher's arrows is by getting enchanted arrows back? Because that's kind of a bummer. Never done an otter sword. I don't know enough about it. Sorry. Oh no, you're good, Sunder. Click but clunky sorter. That is true, but my only fear with that is I'm gonna need to replace this with... I mean, I guess I could replace with that. At the end of the day, this isn't enough stuff for me to actually care enough. You know what I mean? Regular arrows, but you soon have a gazillion. No, but so can you trade regular arrows for emeralds? Is that an option, or is it only getting arrows from them? I'm assuming that would be crazy OP. That would be insane. Although I guess rotten flesh is also OP. I don't think you buy arrows, but I have also been wrong on a couple of things in this world from what I've learned. Sticks are OP. Oh, that's so true. That's so true. Hey, I mean, let's be so real though. This is insane. Looting 3 is insane. All right, let's bring... That's actually, the rates are insane. Yeah, I was gonna do the mob farm, like I was telling you guys, and I really quickly realized that why would I do a farm that I know I'm gonna have to build way up in the sky, like 120 blocks or whatever, without elytra? I was like, why would I do that to myself? And then I remembered that I had the skeleton spawner still, and I was like, oh, I still haven't done that. We're absolutely doing that. So once we get elytra, then I'll make the mob farm up in the sky, like the main mob farm. I'm gonna make it probably a, for the plot is so funny. Once we get elytra, when I say mob farm as well, I'm just gonna do a creeper farm. You can build the world bottom mob farm like I do. You sent pictures of that to chat or to Discord, I think, too, Cassie, right? I'll have to look at it again. Because I really want, like, at this point, I really don't need, at least yet, I'm not in a position where I care to have a spider farm. And I already have the skeleton and the zombie, so I think I am mostly banking on a creeper farm at this point. Because I definitely need a reliable source of gunpowder for rockets. The creeper farm that we had on our realm was genuinely so, it was so bad. Like it respect to my realm mates because they tried, but I even tried to go in and fix it too. And for some reason the rates were just so terrible. And I just say that I was having a really awful weekend, and getting to hang out with all you guys has really helped cheer me up, and I appreciate all y'all. Sunder! Wait, that makes me really happy, and I'm really glad that your weekend is at least a little better. I hope everything is okay, first off. But thank you for being part of the community, not to be all mushy and like weird about it, but it makes me really happy. Am I about to give myself a bone chest? Yes. Let's put it right next to the redstone chest. Gunpowder, string, rotten flesh, redstone, sugar. That's true. I will say the witch drops from a general mob farm would be something I would. Sorry. I'm gonna make a bowl of popcorn so I can sob into it like a true sap. Stop, man. That was literally me all day watching the Pats game. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna cry or laugh. Yeah, we had quite a day of fighting the scaries too. What are we all just like, the storm rolled in and so did all of the demons with it? Whoop. All right, what do I want to... What is on the list? You know what? Before we do anything... That's going in there. We're gonna take those out. We're gonna do... Ooh. That's emergency. No, we'll leave that out for now. I think I'm gonna make another boat though. That can go in there. Gives everyone a lovely hug. I love that command so much. I'm so glad that Faye made that command. Oh, so we can knock this off. Kelp farm is still on the list. This gone. Let's do that. This is pretty much done. Although I still want to make a nether hub at some point. So let's do that on the list for now. I'm not sure how much more we actually need to do before the dragon fight. This week is not the week to do it. So maybe next week. Once we're ready for the dragon, I will be telling everyone. Don't even worry. But it really is looking like it's next week. It really do be looking like that. I think I might call stream here though and get to editing a little bit. I apologize for it being kind of a short stream. I mean, an hour 45. I mean, it's a little shorter than what I've usually been doing, but this actually took way less time than I thought it would. Way less time. Way less time. But yeah, I think you guys can expect dragon fight next week, and if anything happens with that, I will let you know. But either way, it's Sunday, so easy. Exactly. I'm also so tired and I can't explain why. I'm inexplicably tired. So I'm gonna go eat some dinner, edit, and then try to go to bed. We have a lot of stuff to do this week with our car, so anyway, dragon battle soon. Exactly. Again, I'll keep you guys updated. Stream again tomorrow night. I might have a better idea about dragon fight at that point. We'll see, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post everywhere the day that we're gonna do it, at least a couple days in advance. Probably the game was exhausting. Honestly, emotionally, it probably did exhaust me. I was so stressed out. I was like shaking like a leaf. Thanks for great fun. Of course, everybody. Thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye. Great stream. Thanks for hanging out with us. Of course, Sunder. Of course. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you again. Love you guys.